Hey there, it's Lisa Buldo. I hope you are having an amazing day. And if you've been enjoying the videos, be sure to like the page at facebook.com/Lisa Buldo. And today's message really is for those of you who have kids or teenagers who you feel like they think you don't know anything. Oh my goodness, I've been there, and I really feel this is a message that the Lord put on my heart today. And with the different messages that I've been getting from people on all kinds of different situations, everything from family to health to, oh my goodness, you name it. There's just been a lot of messages coming in, and I appreciate them. And I want to let you know, I read all of the messages. I don't always have a chance to respond right away, but I do read all of the messages that come in. So back to today's message. For those of you who have kids or teens who feel like you don't know anything and they're just like, oh, mom, like I've been there. I've absolutely been there. And I always heard that as they get older, they'll be back. Meaning they'll have their heads on straight and they'll be thankful for, that you were there for them. So for those of you who might be struggling with a teen that you feel is going in the wrong direction, or a tween, someone that's about to become a teenager, or even a smaller child. So here's the deal. Your kids, no matter how old they are, honestly, even if they're adults, the number one thing that they want is your approval. They may not act like it. I know in some situations there are teenagers who act like they hate their parents. And the reason is because they feel judged by their parents. Well, we're parents, right? We want to see our kids go in the right direction. And, unfortunately, they don't always want to listen to us. So what I want to say is, your kids or teenagers, they want your approval more than anything. So if you're having a difficult situation, maybe they want to go somewhere with their friends, you're not in agreement with that. So and if they're not talking to you, some teenagers just close their doors. They're like, leave me alone. They don't even want to talk to you. Trust me, don't start a fire with them. Leave them alone, because there's going to come a short time later. They're going to need something from you. They're going to need to eat. They're going to need money. They're going to need a ride somewhere. And so this is your opportunity to go and say to them, or if they come to you, say, listen, that's fine. Like say if they want to ride somewhere, then you can say, great, but let's talk, okay? And if they're like, mom, or dad, it's okay. You get in the car with them and don't be judgmental. This is the thing, and I know that this is what's brought me and my son so much closer. So we have a lot of different ideas about the way to do things. But one of the things that can really, really help is if you make your space with them a no judgment zone. What do I mean by that? Of course, you've still got to be a parent, but you want to be able to impart your wisdom, and you want to be able to have them listen to that wisdom that you want to impart to them. How are they going to listen? They're only going to listen if you make it a judgment-free zone. You make it a safe space for them to come and share their heart with you without yelling at them, without telling them they're ridiculous, what you can do instead is say, listen, I hear what you're saying, but I really want to understand, why do you feel like you should do that? Have you thought it all the way through? What's on the other side of that? And you stay cool and calm as a cucumber. I don't know, are cucumbers? Yeah, they're cool, right? So just stay cool and just let them speak from their hearts. Don't interrupt them. Just let them speak and stay calm. Speak to them as if you would be speaking, obviously, to someone that, like your best friend, but you have to be their parent. I get that, okay? You're going to speak wisdom to them, but they're only going to hear you after they've had a chance to tell you what is in their heart. And whatever is in their heart, no matter how difficult it is, okay? I feel like someone right now is literally thinking, but what if they're on drugs? Literally, that the Lord just showed me that. Someone that's watching this is thinking right now, but what if they're on drugs and they're miserable and they're just going down such a bad direction? Okay, again, same thing. You want to go to them. You want to tell them, listen, I love you. And if they yell and scream, no, you don't, you rah, 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 let them yell and scream, and then say, listen, I love you. Say it again. Say, and this is not even you. You are so much better than this. You know, just share your heart with me. I want to know, why do you feel like you need to go in this direction? It could be that they're going through some type of depression. You want to see what's in their heart, but you don't want to judge them. You want to see so then you can help them and impart wisdom to them. So I hope that this is making sense. You know, some may not agree, but I'm telling you just from experience and from, you know, years of coaching and counseling and honestly experience with my own son who was a teenager, who is older now. It was tough. And actually there came a time where I had to say that I was sorry to him for not being there for him the way I should have been. I was very hard on him, and it's kind of a long story, so I won't go into it. I don't want to make this video too long, but sometimes as a parent, don't be afraid to say to your son or your daughter, listen, you know what? I'm sorry because I should have listened to you. I should have, you know, cared more about what was in your heart. And they might get upset and say, yeah, you know, you really should have, and blah, blah, blah. It's okay. That's a release for them. If they get angry, if they yell, they scream, it's a release for them. It's actually a good thing, because once they get that out, and they might start crying, you might start crying. I know this is a deep subject, but I'm telling you, you will heal the relationship between you and that child or that teenager. And you can just tell them, you know, you're so awesome, you're amazing, you're so talented and brilliant, and you can do and be anything that you want to be, you know, if you just put your mind to it. Listen, they want to know that you believe in them. That is the number one thing. Kids, teenagers, they want approval from their parents more than anything. They want to know that you really love them. But how do they feel your love? Through approval. It doesn't mean you're saying okay to bad behavior. Absolutely not. If it's bad behavior that you're dealing with, you tell them, listen, this isn't even you. You're so much better than this. You know, you are amazing, and you are talented and brilliant. Maybe they've never heard that from you. Maybe they have. Keep up the good work. So that's what I want to share with you today. This is how you can encourage your kids, your teenagers to open up to you, to share their heart with you, and I believe you will see a transformation in that family relationship. So God bless you. I hope this was helpful. Share it with anybody that you believe it would help as well. And I look forward to just your messages and your words of encouragement. You are such a blessing to me as well. So God bless you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.